here I am to talk about the highly anticipated Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent starring Nicolas Cage. Hey guys, my name is Joseph and this is my channel. If you love movies just as much as me, you have come to the right place. Please don't forget to like and subscribe today. Also, you can follow me on social media. Now, let's talk about the unbearable weight of massive talent. The story is essentially this. Nicolas Cage is at a low point in his career until suddenly his agent says, hey, you should go to this birthday party hosted by this billionaire named Javi, played by Pedro Pascal. Nicolas Cage is like, nope, I'm good, looks at his debt and says, never mind, I need to do this. And I'm also gonna retire. And that's the film right there. I mean, guys, this is one heck of a ride. But first, let's talk about what worked with this movie. Nick friggin' Cage. Obviously, Nicolas Cage is a legend, and he shows it in this film, as well as Pedro Pascal. These two have some of the best on-screen chemistry since Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum in the 21 Jump Street films. I mean, I'm not lying. I ate up every single scene that these two were in. I believed that they were friends. There's one line that Nicolas Cage says, and I believe this for some of my friendships, where he basically was like, dude, I feel like if we didn't even talk for years, I didn't see you for years, it's like we wouldn't even have missed a beat. And I believed that, and I want them to be friends, because obviously in the trailers, he goes to this birthday party unwillingly. He's obviously getting paid for it, but also he becomes an FBI informant at the same time. So it's kind of an interesting dynamic. And I won't get into spoilers, but there's some interesting things on Javi's side that comes to light. And I absolutely ate that up too. Another thing that worked for me in this movie was the family dynamic. It was something that I did not see coming. In the story, basically, he does not have a good relationship at all with his wife, ex-wife, and daughter. And it's a really interesting perspective into the life of Nicolas Cage, where he's trying to basically bestow wisdom and his thoughts. This is what art is. This is what I love. You should be able to love this too. I'm trying to mold you into this person, but the daughter's not really into the same things that he is. And that's okay, because everybody is different. And for him, he doesn't see that as being selfish, as in like he's, shoving all these things. It's that parent complex where like the parent wants them to be into sports. Well, guess what? The kid might not be into sports. But overall, I really, really liked what the director was going for. I really believed the performance from Nicolas Cage. This is not his best performance, but it's definitely one of his best. And the last thing that worked for me in this film was the comedy. I really thought majority of the comedy worked. I was either chuckling or I was laughing to almost the point of crying. With that out of the way, now let's talk about the things that didn't quite work with this movie.
I'm quitting acting.
Ah, man, I'm driving through the hills. I'm sorry. One more time.
The pacing in the first 15 minutes, I wasn't 100% a fan of. Like, I didn't hate it, but I was a little bit worried in the direction that it was going with some of the editing choices when it came to certain character moments, character beats. Like, there were some fine moments, but it felt like some of it was gonna get halted. Like, I already had these preconceived ideas of, oh gosh, how long is this gonna take to actually get to the point, get to the plot? But then when it happened, I was sold onto the rest of the film. It was just that first 15 minutes that I wasn't really 100% locked in for. And that's it for the things that didn't quite work for me with this movie. I really enjoyed it. I had such a fun time. Now, before I get to my score, quick reminder to like, subscribe, click that notification bell to stay notified of all the content that I have coming up. It really means a lot. Now, on to my score. This movie was such a ride. I loved everything when it came to the dynamic of Nicolas Cage and Pedro Pascal, especially when the plot kept on going forward and you get to really what the core is of the film. That really struck a chord with me when it came to the family aspect. And for that, I gotta give The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent a solid 9 out of 10. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. It really means a lot. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And also, don't forget to be blessed.